Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard. Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Ready. 10 Lobo. 52, come on. I got it. Check 37. Check 37. Spawns. No. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Whip.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll hope that this is a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Sam off. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check 99. Check 99. Pick the edge. Pick the edge.
On the counter, Elliott.
Check no.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, Delta. 45, Mike, 45. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Check 26, check 26. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. 5.
Operating from the gun, Dixon. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Come, baby. Come, baby. Woo! Hey, Echo. Yes. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 51. Mike 51. We want this. Shoot.
Throwing on 1st down. Costello. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On 3rd down, Costello. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Switch. Check 43.
From the gun, Costello. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
Ready, break.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No. Check it back. Check it. Go on. Check.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Caught by Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So on fourth down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go on 2nd and 12, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey! Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Hey! High 7. Mike 52. Mike 52. Woo-hoo! Watch twist. Look. Squeeze. Switch.
Operating from the gun. Dixon. He sets to fire deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Hey, orbit. Now. Motion. Mike 1.
On 1st down, Costello. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. Rashad Perriman off to the races. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Protein spill. 36. Shift. Ready.
On first and 10, Dixon looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Throwing on first down, Dixon. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
Undercrunch. Watch the safety creep. Watch the twist. Shift. Go.
Elliott. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Bucs 30-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Dixon. And that's Elliott, complete. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
He's coming. Double up. Look at me. Door. Hey, seam 6. Check Mike 45.
Back to throw. Dixon. And able to find Green. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9.
Switch. Check. Hey, lock it. Tight. Jam. Speed grip.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 7 on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Check 9, check. 22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers. Hey, Haywood. Yo, go, go. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Mike 1. Here we are.
From the gun, Costello. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Set, 8, read. Where's the mic? Watch one. Check. Check 31, check 31.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Go. 49, check. Shoot.
On second down now, Lawton. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Check 4. Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, set. Bravo. 18 Gator. Snap.
To throw on second down. Costello. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
They'll run on first down. Jones, he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 22.
On the ready.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Hey, stand off. Go. Be ready.
On first down, Lawton. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do? Or, I guess, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike, check, 59. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Check 59, Mike.
Looking to throw. Dixon. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Protein spill. Yep. Hey, Foxtrot. 2.
Operate.